Welcome to a Sunday reset with me. Now, no pressure, no rushing, just moving through my house, taking care of things, and preparing everything for the week to come ahead, because no one likes to do all these things during the week while working a 9 to 5, and you just come home and you just don't want to do these things. So getting them done on the weekend is great, and obviously you're still going to do these things during the week, but it's just not going to be as big of a task. But anyway, I started off with the washing because, one, I like to get it out when the sun is bright and shiny and first thing kind of in the morning, just because I know that it will be dry by the end of the day and I don't have to try and fit it into our little unit when we literally already don't have enough room as is. So it's good to just get it all done, and then I can fold it and put it away. So I like to put everything out so it can dry, and I have no problems later on in the day if nothing has dried. And that's also to go with bedding as well. Like, I want the sheets to be dry so I can re-put them back on the bed, so we have fresh sheets. And if you're a girl, you know that if you do a full body reset in the shower, like you shave, you do a body scrub, you do mask, whatever, and then you get into clean sheets, it's like another feeling. It's like in heaven. Like, you get into bed, it's so smooth, it's so silky, and it's just great. Like, love doing that. And obviously the same goes for fresh clothing. You can't like not having fresh clothing. I just love getting into clean clothes. Anything clean is great. Now you might be wondering, geez, you've got a lot of clothes. Now this is because it's been raining and we haven't been able to do our washing and put it out because it's been raining and we don't have much room in our little unit. So we kind of just have to wait until a sunny day and then just put a whole bunch out of it at once so we can get it all done and clean. But it's doable in our little unit. But if you put them in there and then it's not like hot enough, it's not going to dry very well. And then you kind of start getting stinky clothes because they're not drying very well. It's just damp and it's not a vibe. Anyway, enough of the washing. We're going to do a different task now. And of course it involves the cat because he demands treats, and it's very freaking cute. But I also enjoy it because it's like he's so excited about it. Like, look at him, he's so funny. And this is meant to be a lollipop. They meant to lick it, but he just chomps on it, and it's so funny. And they're a little low-key stinky, but he loves it, so that's the main thing. And I can say he makes a damn mess of it because he doesn't really lick up the crumbs, but he just chomps all the big bits. But it's fine. It's so cute to watch him do it, and he's just so excited that it makes us happy about giving him the treats as well. And if you think about it, humans love their treats too, so I think it's only fair that he gets treats as well, because what a miserable life if you don't get treats. Next up is the kitchen. Now this space gets messy the fastest, and weirdly it's the space that affects my mood the most. So I take a few minutes to clear the dishes, wipe things down, empty the bins, and nothing dramatic, just small reset that makes the space feel calm again, and it just makes it feel really fresh, and you can function in the kitchen again. There's space, and in our little unit the bench space is very limited, which sucks, but I suppose it makes things get done a lot faster because things do pile up a lot faster because of the small space we have. So I guess you could kind of call it a blessing in disguise because of how small it is, but to be honest, I wish there was a little bit more bench space to just function and like cook things, prepare things. We have on the other side of the wall a table or like a computer desk type situation set up with a cooker on it, just because we don't have enough space on this side with the bench to do that. But this is only temporary. We're moving at the end of the month, so we'll have a bigger kitchen, we'll have a bigger bench and more space, which is great. I was having a little boogie there because I was listening to music, and I obviously did everything because music is great to keep the mood lifted. It also makes the task feel a lot less painful if it's like a boring task. And look at that, we're finished and it looks magnificently cleaner than it was before. But now we're going to do the bins because low-key stinky and need emptying because they get filled kind of fast. And we have two separate bins. We just have the normal standard rubbish bin, and then we have a bin that we take our recycling out in, just because it's easier than going out to the recycling bin every time you need to and take something out. It's just easier to have that bin inside, fill that one up, and then just transfer it in there after that one's filled. Just, it's a lot easier and it's a lot faster in our opinion. Those are the bins, and now we're on to the folding of the washing that we hung out in the morning. And I don't know if you're the same as me, but the sheet that is fitted, you just scrunch it up and put it in the cupboard because folding it is just not easy. And life is too short to worry about fitted sheets not being folded properly. Just shove them in the cupboard, they're gonna do fine. Now, I also kind of think that folding laundry is kind of boring, but it's satisfying in the end when you've got everything in the drawer all folded and nicely placed because everything seems organized and put together. It also makes you realize how much clothes you have and what you use more frequently. And I kind of like to shuffle my drawer around because I know I pick for more pieces than other pieces, because it's like on top I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good piece to wear, or the stuff underneath just doesn't get touched as much as the stuff on top. So I do like to reset my drawer sometimes just to mix it around and I actually use the things that I have in there rather than just the top things that are easy to grab for. And obviously every once in a while I like to go through my drawers and actually take out the things that I'm not wearing and donate them to a local op shop, thrift shop, just because you need to clear out your things every once in a while because you're not using them all. And they always say another person's trash is another person's treasure, so I fondly believe in that. And if you aren't using something, you can donate it to somewhere else that will make good use of it, and it will go to someone that will think it's treasure to them and they will use it for the purpose of what it's built for. And I know it is hard sometimes, and I do look at some things and I'm like, yeah, maybe I can donate that or give it to someone that I know will use it. But then sometimes I'm like, okay, let me see, if I don't wear this in the next 3 months, I get rid of it out of my closet and I get something else that I will wear, or I just use what I've got, because I know that it's not going to benefit me by keeping something that I'm not going to wear. And I just keep looking at it and I'm like, I'm not wearing that and it's not doing anything for me except give me guilt for not using it whenever I look in my drawer and I see that it's sitting there and I don't pick it up. And I know I'm not picking it up because I don't like the color, or I don't like the stripe pattern, or I don't like something about it, but I just don't want to get rid of it. But I've got to be hard on myself and go, no, you can get rid of it, you don't need it. And look how freaking cute the cat is in the background. He's like smooching the door. But these are my drawers. They're a little bit organized, but they're a little bit of chaos at the same time. Like, I've got sections of where things are, but I do need to go back through them and decipher what I need to keep, what I don't need to keep. But maybe that'll be in another video. And once I put all the clothing away, it feels so much better because everything's so clean, fresh and organized. Like, I don't have to do it another day and it's just done. Now moving on to the meal prep. Now throughout the day, obviously I didn't show you, but I made the soup, and I love to make soup to just meal prep it, so then when I want something easy that's actually really nutritious, I can get it out of the freezer and I can defrost it and enjoy it as is, and I don't have to do any work because I've already done it a different day. To make sure that it defrosts faster and a lot better is to flatten them when you freeze them, because they've got a lot less thickness to defrost from rather than having it stand up in a big chunk. But that's my Sunday reset. Nothing fancy, nothing perfect, but a little organized.